Oh, either way, they're playing the triple senti comp. G on defense. We've got PRX on attack. It's good on defense. It's good on attack. It's a good comp. Is it hard to play? I think so. Is it very one-dimensional? I think so also.
But PRX hang back with the range that they have. It's just going to be GE to try to build up on towards alt points for now. Only one to maybe hold off the B side would be Javi, but he does have a trip supporting.
Yeah, it's going to have to be this first half that looks good for GE. They are on the defense now, so they're going to have to maximize. Autumn surely caught out, but he does very well to get himself the 1-for-1.
Yeah, he did good to get the one, really. Is in the trade.
Will be denied. For now.
Keep an eye on that space over towards A.
This being a chaos map, 3 sites after all, is another thing where PRX loves to play around.
It's one-dimensional. I mean, it can only spam C on attack.
The walls coming in, rot the clock quite a bit, and have some information off of that as well. Oh, Pat has to stay on.
I kind of wonder at a certain point, though, does it really matter as PRX send a couple of players over the top of those walls? Maybe they're not going to be too concerned, but we'll see how that plays out.
30 seconds left.
Into this game. Here's the push now on to A. Crystal pushed away, but Patman standing and delivering just for the one. Crystal now needs to put something together and can't do it.
It's a big 2v2.
A side taken.
Now a lot of space off of it as well. So just continuing to hold down the lines. Maybe you push all the way up through.
You can spam B now with the new Sage wall. Oh yeah, it might. Yeah, you might be right actually.
How silent you're gonna be.
Dude, I keep forgetting about the new Sage wall. Sage is actually strong on this map with the new Sage. The B spams are good with Sage.
Just a contact play, timing looking great here for something.
Just
and
gotta.
Oh,
he ran early.
Something usually so clean on the pistol, whipping a couple of shots. A lot of shots. But it's okay because Indy is there for a triple in the round and PRX
Defies cracking up.
Another pistol.
Which again just doesn't really bode.
Yeah, I mean they won the pistol, it's all good.
I mean already the idea kind of looks fun and pretty good against PRX. But with PRX are just still.
Yeah, for people wondering what the crew G2 game is looking like, imagine that something duel there, but every other round. I don't know what happened in this game.
Yeah, not happy with himself, but I think happy with the result. So, job done.
Yeah, good to go. Back over onto trying to slow down the pace of this map as much as possible. Maybe playing a long game with Crystal's.
It's always Lotus, it seems.
He's already halfway through towards that annihilation. Another discussion would possibly be Pat, the instrumental player for GE. Stop. But right now, he's not always getting activated. The 4 push.
Genuinely can't believe the comp I'm looking at. Dude, the comp's not bad. It's just, well,
sorry, not Patman, I should say something.
No, it's not bad. It's not bad.
Now Forsaken spotting the info that is going to be required. It's going to bring something across to that backstab through. It is being watched.
If you're a Sentinels fan, you definitely can't flame this comp. Just saying that much. Guys got annihilated by this at Champs.
They've got nowhere to go. They just have to try to fight their way into at least some damage, which is not really occurring at this point. It was a good effort, but 2-0 the score here. PRX getting underway on map 2 in a very similar fashion to what they did on map 1.
Yeah, buddy. PRX just continuing to min-max that economy. And again, that's possibly going to allow them to stabilize throughout round after round. Meanwhile for GE, I want to say at least they get some points. They get 1 gun away, although it wasn't a big gun. It almost doesn't matter. You think about what Pat mentioned yesterday in the post-conference as well.
All right, let's see. Big buy round for GE. What do they got on this one?
Way too upset the initial loss. So you
Tense is at the back. What the hell? So they plan to leave site.
Try to set up those walls once more.
Passive all over towards B so that we can pinch over towards C. Yeah, it's pretty nice. So there's a couple of rounds where GE maybe, or at least PRX maybe could be breaking that admits a util.
Pat is close by, still has the haunt, and at the same time, Crystal, excuse me, does have the barrier mesh to really slow things down, allow for the rotation.
They wall the right side and go on top. Yeah, the C hit is. Oh my god, that's a great shot, man. You see here this deadlock, Yuto here, wall here, go on top, wrap around. At the same time, you kind of pinch them from this angle, like on top of the wall.
Spike planted.
You have to fight Mound against it, but it also has a good amount of util to...
Just the 1-for-1. Something has got to make sure that he does not fall here, because that could really bring this round back into an awkward position.
Okay.
Available, and there is Devi able to strike. So it was better late than never.
Oh god, they're gonna get so flamed. The thing that's funny is if they get wrecked here, they're gonna get so flamed for this comp, aren't they? But honestly, with how they're playing, I feel like no matter what their comp is, they're just gonna lose.
It's just a little bit
Pissed onto a bonus.
weird of a round.
They're in trouble.
PRX, isn't it?
It feels that way. It really does. But this is just the most PRX thing. Starting off against the back foot, they might have gone down to the opening picks. But for all of GE's
It's a best of 5? It is a best of 5,
it
yeah.
doesn't matter if something just swings, takes down Crystal, and then the rest of them just to play around the
Yeah,
spike.
it's rough,
The
man.
tools, always the 1v1s. Jovi just talked about it. Big Time just talked about it. Let's not see that too much. Now they've got to play tighter, play together. After this round, though, you don't imagine it's going to be too much. They're just trying to clash against PRX.
They want to go aggro A.
Oh, okay. Good shot from you,
Dude, honestly, fair play. There's a gun down here as well. I'm not sure about this whole aggro A with a team that can't... Well, I guess the Omen could TP, but surely you gotta open door. At least they'll fight together. It's something that they've been struggling at a little bit.
Possible, but locations as well. I mean, the main thing I'm thinking of is this one gun robbed away. Yukon has it. Potential res. He goes down. No, this is done. Crystal has an ult, I know, but...
Are you sure? 3 on 4. Maybe GE can still try to make something happen.
Oh, last bullet. What the hell?
With the fade away onto Devi.
Oi, he's absolutely owned them.
Showstopper will be neutralized.
1v3.
V trying to hold the line at this point, but I don't know that there's too much that he can do about it. Of course, Jing
Yeah,
done.
nicely done.
Harvey in from behind as well. GE,
They get the
just
eco
steal around
off.
out
They
of
get
nowhere.
3 gun upgrades.
Oh, slap my tail and call me wrong, Jordan. Let's
Really?
see that again. I mean, I wasn't expecting Javi to be able to win out the 1v1, just trying to pick his timing around the positioning towards the back of Mound. Affords him a second, well, another gun picked up by G.
Nice shot.
But ultimately, what comes down to it is, even though Jing pulled out that showstopper, just the ult from the deadlock puts him into the coffin, and that brings all the initiative back towards the team, and you can still see what this composition can
Yeah,
do.
love the
Thrifty
side-by-side
brought us
comparison, man.
now,
It's so good.
and hopefully more rounds with it. PRX, though, just back at it again.
Dude, I'm telling you, this
But it's good to see some
surely
signs
this
of
can't
life for
go.
GE early on in the piece once again. A faster play from PRX. Out Rubble. It is
Whoa.
something in Jing that are leading the charge.
This aggro A, I think the comp can go aggro A. I'm not saying it can't, but surely you have to go tree. If you're all here, you're gonna get wrecked.
in this round.
Deep smoke Omen flash, you're done.
Player standing.
Are fighting, but they are not winning.
They are just bruised up right now. I mean, I'm trying to think, like, how could you possibly slow this down that much further? Maybe a
How do
big
GE
well-timed
look
grab match,
form-wise? Right
but
now?
haven't
I mean,
really
this is
seen PRX
week
play
3, week
this
4
game, so
GE, man.
kind of
They
felt
look
it
done.
once back in that playoffs game. But at this point, PRX just continues to want to run it down A or C, perhaps at some point.
Sound
It's
sensor
just
out.
difficult. I think
The deadlock nade and Omen
really
flash
just
should
just
stop them.
just
It's not about
right.
it's not about stopping
Otherwise,
this.
empty walls
It's about
will be
where
just
you
that.
are
Fancy,
and where you
that's
can
it.
get to. You are no
4-1.
matter what here, and that's it.
Map 2 heading in
Like
the
sure,
same
you can
direction
stop
as map 1
some
at
of
the
them,
moment. And again, a
not
little
all
bit
of them,
cause
by the
of
way.
concern
Getting over towards
for
rubble,
global
which isn't good
esports,
enough
so
anyway.
imagine
But then
we're
you
gonna
just
touch on
can't.
that shortly, is it happening right now?
You have to go door.
Really
Like
has to
surely
be.
you have to go door.
Because if not, I mean, PRX
You're
is just
always
gonna
gonna be
run
on the
the same
left
thing
only.
again. I mean, the round there is just dropped, and instantly you have both.
And then you
duelists
immediately
shoving it
lose
all the way up.
because
One out towards stairs,
your
all
crosshair,
towards A side,
like
meanwhile,
this
it's
isn't a 50-50
another
duel.
duelist out towards A
When
wall.
you can be
Now
here
we're
and
going to
here
see
swinging
no
against
timeout call, just
this,
try and go again.
like
This
you're gonna
time
lose
it's
that.
Decisive with the trips
You have to look
and
at
the
2
Sonic
different
Scooter to
angles.
try to
They could even
slow
TP
down
here.
PRX pacing,
Could be
but
3 different
they have other
angles.
plans in mind.
And this
Pick up the
crosshair
ult,
only has to be
go
here.
elsewhere. Jing's
He would
building
smoke
up
this
to
off.
another ult. Meanwhile, something's just peeking around.
You got to
A.
open door, man.
Slowed down
I'm so
Robert.
sure of it.
Have to take that space. Another staging ground for Paper X for their next offense.
Could it be, though, then for G to shift towards something more retake-centric? Pat picking up an alt orb or a kill. Could be Nightfall, could be big.
Could be something in this one for GE if they get the right timing on the push. There's 2 players waiting for it, but that's 2
Ooh, that's
frags
nice.
waiting for Harvey. And GE are back in a big way for round number 6.
Massive skirmish out for semi-high-low. And now you're wondering about the other choke points in towards Link. And it's Crystal.
An Envy try to put this one together. It's a decent start. Costs a bit of HP on Envy, but they are
Guys, it's a
finding their
2v5
kills,
at its
and
peak.
Paper X are one of the
We've got a big
best teams
1v1
at
coming
putting
up
these
over
kinds of
towards
rounds
A.
together. A 2vx
It's now a
starts to feel
2v2.
doable as it's now back down to just
Envy has
the 2
all
on 2.
util, by the way.
Paranoia pushing through, but Envy can still see, and he will buy some time for Jing to recover for a third.
Yeah,
No,
this is done.
GE, no, not like this. A 2v1 now for Autumn to try and put it
Oh,
together,
a
but
2v5 at
is
its peak, and they just
criminal.
lost. It's just...
Your
They're gonna
heart
get
just
3-0'd.
has to ache for this team. On paper, everything should be theirs.
How can you let that round slip?
They had the numbers. But that's again what Paper X intends
Dude,
to
Envy's
do.
not even having to use any util
Down
now.
to the 1v1s. G needed to set up. They were trying to set up the best possible time to retake. Go off of the flash on the Omen altogether. Sharp shots are sharp shots, but Paper X has them too. And as soon as you try to step back in the baby door, Paper X greets you right around the corner.
Okay,
This
hold
time
up.
Again, 4-1 in towards A side.
Back to the opening door, though. It gives me a little bit of hope.
Just yet for GE, I think they need it. But I suppose they don't have much in this round to really work with, so might not get too much value out of it coming into round 7. They're looking a bit rattled on the stage, I have to say.
You really want to look to the coaching, but it doesn't feel as though you have the opportunity to do that. Jing's still holding into position. That's going to be a
Yeah,
gun
it's a
now.
free sight.
Paper X has the C site. I mean, these two teams, you think about it again. Paper X, initial pioneers of the double duelist. GE now playing something that looks batshit crazy.
Spike planted.
Triple Sentinel.
I mean, you can get points for doing something a bit different, Quack, but it's got to work. And so far it's not. Map 1, it didn't work. Map 2, it's also not working here for GE. So I'm not convinced, certainly. Forsaken doesn't know how close he is to a bullet in the side of the
Ooh.
head. Harvey actually does get Forsaken. GE have been more competitive in these weird rounds than anywhere else. But now it's on the shoulders of Autumn solo again against 2. He couldn't do it in the last round, and he is really waiting down the clock here. Catches something. I think he's timed himself out of this round. Davai waiting and gets the freebie in the back of the head. So Paper
Alright,
X
let's
up
see what the
6
Byron's
until
got.
1, and yeah, points for trying something different here as GE, but they're just not showing up on stage today.
Always have that one, Devive. But yeah. For whatever reason, you know, you have to think some kind of a mental thing as well out to these duels, but when Paper X are just feeling that fiery, that relentless, round after round, every single corner peaked, there's a player just right around.
Oh
It's
boy.
one of those things. It's very hard to quantify, but that's what
Show me
we
the
kept
coach
talking
cam,
about
surely.
exactly. Let's play
God,
against
these
this
guys are
team.
mad.
This is what happens.
Need to get a coach cam here, surely. Come on. I need to see.
There we go.
There we go. I mean, cannot be happy sitting in that chair right now.
How do you feel about GE
Has
constantly
been a
changing
gorgeous
comps?
fight
I mean,
from
it's
GE
just
so
how
far.
Frost views the game.
Like, you can't be losing a
It,
5v2 on a stage like this against
in an
Paper X. That is
ideal
not
world,
even down to the coaching. There's only so much
it's
you can do
like,
as a coach in
it's
that
a good
situation.
idea.
That is just fundamental errors
But
from GE.
in
Have to find a
reality,
way to fix it, and they have to do it
when a team's already
in the
like a
next,
little
you know,
comfy,
maybe a couple of rounds. Otherwise, this is going to start to become
it probably is going to
insurmountable.
overwhelm
A
them
reverse
more.
sweep will very nearly be required here for GE. Just how often do you see that happen?
But
You wanna
I don't
see
think it's
at
like a
least
bad
hopefully a
thing
round
if
or
you have the
two.
right players.
It would mean so much to the team right now on the stage to just take one round, get fired up, get going. I want to see rage. I want to see Pat back in that form, back with that slight ego. You want to take down your ex-team.
Come on. GE. Show us something on the stage today, please.
Big TP from Forsaken has a lot of information now. They're trying to get a couple of pot shots through, but GE with an intention to go with a TikTok wall, or not.
Boy.
Does limit your development. Yeah, you're always going to be a little more
Right,
inconsistent.
Yutan, who has been pretty good at finding openers in this series so far. Trouble has been that GE, while they've got a couple of openers, while they've had some advantages in rounds, oftentimes have actually let those advantages slip. The conversion rate has not been good, but here's another chance to improve upon it.
Big ult as well.
Good down Frost loves Termi. Look how similar they are. They keep changing comps. Yeah, but Frost keeps changing comps. Termi keeps changing players, man. It's a little different.
Something brings it back to a 4v4. You've now got the B side, and you've got all that information off the back of the Seekers as well. Flag goes down. Nightfall.
Like, I agree, they both have an addiction, but they're both addicted to different things.
Okay about things, and Devi again is on the late lurk. He's on the flank. He's been doing that all game long. Paranoia, not a problem. Something covering things off. Envy eventually does fall, but time is of the essence now for GE.
Ooh, what a duel that is. How's he won that? And he jump spots and saw him. Yeah, he jump spot and saw him on radar.
Yutan coming alive when it's needed the most. Can they get the better of something and get that defuse? It's all good.
Okay, they double them up.
Have a round.
And
It was all from an individual, but they have a round.
The ice to Jing's fire. I mean, this guy is another one of those original duelists for the team. Known to be a raise, his name literally meaning homing missile.
I think starting in groups will benefit a harm GE now. They need starting groups, man.
Comes back in, swings on a swivel.
Look at, like, they need this and they need starting groups. They're just they got some inexperienced players.
This is exactly what they've been needing. Just the mental composure, have that trust, get in with the flashes and push it for the retake. Doesn't matter what PRX has.
They need more though. They need another round here, Crack. It can't just be a one and done.
It feels like they should be able to. PRX doesn't have the guns right now. They only have positioning around A, and it's the same wall again. They're going to be thinking about Yutan possibly taking through the tree, but something has an entry.
Yeah, something out of nowhere. He'll be shut down before it gets too exciting for PRX. Now
No, the gap in the wall. Oh boy.
Just as GE start to look alive again now,
Big kill.
it's very much hanging in the balance. Auto
Big kill.
holding strong. Can't quite hold the line. Jing half HP below that, in fact, and it's Crystal in another clutch.
He has an ult.
It even going to be required. Only a couple of bullets away from death. It's slowed down now. Jing off the side. He's going to take a risk. I like
He's
this.
going to wrap round.
Crystal will not find him.
Just roll off the back. But he's going to trust in the ult.
Jing's going to walk in behind him and shoot him in the back of the head. Crystal's got no idea.
Holy, he's absolutely owned him.
Another one for PRX. And GE, they just cannot get any momentum in this series at all.
Get it wrecked, man.
I'm telling you, the number just
some of the rounds are
continues to
losing it,
grow.
mad.
He had everything
Gap
in
in the
toolkit
wall.
to work with.
Gets 2 shots in the
PRX
side.
has absolutely none. Just the sheriffs. And Devi somehow finds another multi-kill. For all of Autumn's efforts, down to the last, GE seems to have lost composure right at this juncture.
You can see even on the player cams, like, it's not even a big deal for PRX. Jing's not getting too excited about that. Just a cursory fist bump, you know, but I think PRX know that they are.
Ross has mentioned that his players complain a lot about not being comfortable on different comps and agents. Says he needs Forsaken. Yeah, but then surely you don't. That's like, that's the same as like trying to force Karen on Senti and be like, hey man, be Meteor, even though he's the best smokes player. Like, sometimes you just gotta play what you have with your team.
Supposed to be cashing in on this composition, and unfortunately they're not getting the payout that they want.
Theory can only do so much.
I will say this is one way to. Dude, look at that. Look at the stock comparison side by side of the coaches. I mean, this is one way to get him used to.
Right now,
get him used to it, I guess. But, I mean, they're uncomfortable already because they're on stage. Different environment.
And a core that's been together for so many years, you're not expected to.
The crowd seems so much louder than when they play in Pacific.
You have to take this as a learning experience going forward. Hopefully they can learn.
Where did he say this anyways? It's like a
so far we're just not seeing it.
podcast
PRX,
thing.
another double entry. There's really nothing to be done here for GE at all. And PRX are running rings around them.
I mean, what's the lesson here, Jordan? Flawless from PRX. And these guys, well, they just show up against GE like school on a Saturday, which is today's day. No class. Just push them down. Instant shots through the smoke, something.
Yeah, I mean, I'll pick it up. I'll pick up what you're putting down. I would say, actually, though, that PRX looking all class at the moment. They are just on point. They are delivering the level that you would expect.
This is so much disrespect.
Yeah.
No escape.
Next round again.
But, you know, if you can get away with it, then, yeah, disrespect away.
That's the game.
Blocking
Don't
sight.
hate the player.
PRX looks so confident. I mean, yeah.
Again,
I mean, look at some of the rounds they're winning, man. That 2v5 is insane.
Trying to play more defensive positions. Multiple trips all the way towards the A site. And Javi to maybe try to play towards the off angle from Baby Door, but that's information to PRX now. A first time that we have a slow round in this first half now. Just for PRX to run circles around. We're back into B.
Do you know what would be fun?
Something
When,
up to his usual
if
trick.
GE managed to play Gli
Them down.
in London,
Right.
and then we get the same comp against the same comp, we got 6 centis.
Or at least put some pressure
Six
on that
centis,
with
no
the util. They
duelists.
actually haven't committed to it. Trying to see if they can
That could
pull
be a
something
banger.
out of GE, and they have. It's Utatan pushing his way forward. Divai will spot that out. He himself will be pushed away. 40 seconds on the clock here. PRX are going to have to lock in for something soon. When it's Jing with the showstopper. It's not going to find anything just yet. He goes through the cage. Autumn, that's a really bold move when you know the showstopper has been pulled. Crystal, only a 1-for-1 again. The A site cracked open without too much drama here for PRX.
At least though, Avi has the flash, wants to go fast.
Straight through it. Utatan
Good
gets
flash
himself
from
one.
Invi.
It's not quite going to be enough. Harvey's position
Good
noted as well.
reposition from
Invi
him.
spotting him around the corner and something.
God, any kind of like
blocking in onto Batman as
3v3,
well. What can you say about
or any
these
kind of
rounds?
round that
But
is like a little
it is a
close, it's
demolition.
correct.
Just blown to pieces. The showstopper. You applaud the boldness, the courage to even try and go for it.
Yeah, I don't
This
hate
one,
it. I
yeah,
think
they
you
just
kinda
team
have to
fight
be
so
taking
well.
some risks now
30 seconds left.
as GE, because playing standard clearly is not working for
Like
them.
the
They've gotta
trades,
try
they're always
something
good.
different.
Flashes
Throw
are
a
good
fox
here,
among
make sure
them
the trade's
now,
good
throw a
again.
spanner in the works, see if you can find a way to unsettle PRX. But the thing is, like, now it seems like PRX are just so far ahead. They're riding
Really?
so far on that wave of momentum.
Just spear tackling them through and through. Now it's Divai out with an Odin, and they're marching down to the Autumn trying to slow it down.
He's doing a pretty good job of it, actually. Autumn
Spike down. C.
eventually does get brought down by Forsaken, but the reinforcements will arrive here for GE and filter their way out through the door. The PRX pushed away,
Your duty
and a res
is
as
not
well
over.
to try and secure this final round of the half. A
Ooh, nice shot.
9-3 would be
Enemy remaining.
something for GE to work with.
A 1v5
Forsaken, of course,
on 70
pull
HP.
off a minor miracle in winning this round. He does have the spike, that gives him opportunities.
Knows they're hot on his heels.
He's playing ring around the rosy with GE pretty nicely. He's hoping to isolate a duel here, and he's been able to do that, but down to 31 HP.
Gets one more, he has the TP. Maybe he could go somewhere. It'd be risky, but it could work. So much time to work off of as well.
I don't have a lot of faith.
Confirmation that Forsaken's still lurking around waterfall position, and that's where Javi has his crosshairs trained in.
Yeah, rotation over to A has now been cut off, so it's pretty obvious that he's going towards C. Harvey already lurking his way out,
Spike
and will
planted.
pick up the perfect timing.
Oh, they
So
got
very
3.
good round win. At the
Is
back
it
end there
enough
for
to see
GE.
the
It's just
C-spam
such a
for a
shame
little
that
bit?
we
Maybe.
haven't seen
We'll see a
more
bit of
of that throughout
C-spam.
this first half to kind of like allow us to sink our teeth into this game.
Mr. Sofak, thank you so much in the
It's
YouTube chat,
definitely
man.
not
Appreciate you.
But you were absolutely right as well,
Love the
Jordan.
streams. Thank you
The
so
fact
much.
that they needed to take those risks.
One team from
Autumn
each
did
region that you root for.
exactly that.
I mean, PRX definitely in
Paid off
Pacific.
in towards more control around
Dude,
the
who's the
map
team
for
that I like the
Tigers.
most in Americas?
That's the confidence.
Relatively
That's the
boring, but
form.
G2 is pretty fun, man.
And after that, just knowing
Then
that it would
in
either have to be the spike or
Halftime.
forward Forsaken another kill. It's
Lev.
really trying to keep themselves cool, level-headed back into the game.
yeah, Lev are fun.
39 though,
Lev are fun
this
as well.
goes to
I kind of
second
want
half.
Honor.
You really
I
have
want
to
Honor
wonder
to do well.
how
Honor's
this
fun because it does his set shots so good.
Circus of a composition would look on the attack, and they're without timeouts now. I have to
What
say
team
that
in
as
China?
well. If they don't start off
Dude, I wanted
just
FPX to
right,
do well. I liked the
PRX,
roster,
I
but
think we're thinking about a possible 3-0 now.
They're
The
getting
only
wrecked.
question mark left would be, what does the composition look like then on Ascent?
No, the real question right now is, are you a fried spring roll or a fresh spring roll guy?
Yeah, we're healthy. We go fresh.
No way, bro. I'm going fried every day.
I like lime sauces, so that's me. but
EMEA? I like a lot of EMEA teams. More for the players than
agree with me.
the teams.
So
yeah.
you're
Like
wrong.
everyone's going fresh.
Okay. All jokes aside, though, definitely the crowd favorites, PRX and fresh spring rolls. Maybe that's what GE will look like at the end of the map as well, completely fried. You don't want that. You do not want that. First ever deep run in Pacific playoffs.
Oh, I mean,
This
look.
is the dream.
Well, the dream is turning into a nightmare right now for GE. However, I think you have to say, even if they were to go out here, top 3.
You like that? You
It's
root
not
for the
bad.
players?
Really not
Yeah,
bad
I
shout
think
in the first
esports is
playoffs.
more just like that.
So
Don't
I think we still have to kind of keep that in
you
mind.
root for players more than
Again, GE
orcs?
obviously coming into
Feels a
today
little
wanting more
different.
than that. They want more than what they've been able to deliver so far. They've
Especially in Valorant,
only
because
come out
the
total over the 2
I would
maps.
say because your
And
team
that might
changes
be
every single
continuing,
week.
although in
Well,
VE,
every
a
single
couple of shots
year.
gives the opportunity back in onto
Can't exaggerate that
Crystal
much.
Patman chiming in with one as well. It's a
Said it
very
feels more
aggressive
common
round
to
for
root for
PRX.
players
Hasn't
than
necessarily quite gone their way. Look, happening over towards A. Patman
Oh.
helped out
every
by
week if you
Unipan.
C9.
But there is a flank in again. It's Devi always getting in behind.
Okay,
but
surely.
Not doing enough this time. Maybe GE can remain in the fight if they can get this pistol.
Autumn's calling A side clear. Pat can get the spike down. Set up positions around it. Devi will have to try to work off of his flash, and that should give information away. It all depends on how you kind of hold out. The spike clearly planted the safe spot for Tree.
Yeah, I think it's it makes it definitely a lot harder to be a fan of a team
Been able to
in Valorant than it is
kill
players.
shots so far in this game.
Never really,
but
never really
don't even get the
spoken
chance to
about
shoot
that.
a
I
bullet.
guess
So
is a
GE
thing.
holding on for the second half pistol. Same story as what we saw in the first
Yes.
half. 9-3 first
If
half.
you only
GE
change
with
like
the
one
pistol
player
in the
per
second. They only picked
year,
up
I guess,
6
unless you're
rounds
having
in
like
over on Haven.
really bad year.
Definitely hoping to improve upon that.
Whereas this
Here
is
on
just like
Lotus.
full reset every time normally.
That's just what we all want to see. Keep the dream alive. Go in. Guns blazing outside of B. Oh, but the crowd loves the reaction
Alright.
on the coach cam.
Good news is they got a
Still, though,
pistol, so we
up
actually
to
get to
next
see a
round.
little
This
bit of
is
their
where they
attack.
build up that speed.
And
Two marshals.
it is
They
good
will
on
be
attack,
among
this
them,
comp.
trying to look for picks and
It shouldn't be. Well,
information.
you look at it, you think it shouldn't be, but
Forces down towards C.
Retrieving
Devi's
flash.
just trying to play off information on the flash,
Here.
not really seeing too much. but
the
he's
map's
called
so big
rotation,
that
and that's
you end up
rotation.
just
Now,
having
PRX
VIPs in the
all
after
getting
plant. Comes the Sentis.
Bring them down.
GE will be slowed down a little by that dark cover. Looks like they're going to go through it anyway.
Yeah.
Devi here to
The
try and
C
hold
spam
on.
begins. They
Look for
didn't
one
use their
always.
util properly on this one though.
Down C.
Starting to get a
They're
little
trying to
bit
cut
worried
some
for
corners.
GE that maybe PRX can put something together. How did something get
Player standing.
multiple shots off there, and now
Last player
Jin coming into
standing.
play as well. That's the spike drop.
Probably
and
should have just
Autumn
done their
is
normal C
nowhere to
spam
be
here
seen.
instead of
2
doing
minutes
this,
ago.
I'm not gonna lie.
He's got no idea where Autumn's coming
It's
from.
not like you're saving it, everyone knows what you're doing.
Autumn's just going to have to either find a headshot or really find the right peaks. You know, one shot, peek back over the next.
No armor for Jing. He is tucked nice.
His timing's a little unlucky there.
Decides to cross. Again, he's got no idea where Autumn is. Here's the peak.
30 seconds
Spotted.
left.
30 seconds for Autumn to try to work with a bold
It's a big
peek
miss,
from
man.
Jing, and
That's
he
a big
gets it
miss.
done again for
Because they got
PRX.
4 E codes.
They are just making no mistake at the moment as they continue to
Man,
put
just-
GE in the ground.
Just give him third spot, man.
I mean, what more is there to say? You think about PRX playing to their peak form. And that's
Why did they not do
scary.
their normal util here on the C yet?
Enemy
Playing
remaining.
It's just so they're trying to just
straight up
stick together because
terrified.
it's an eco, but
No armor, but Jing just doesn't have a care in the world. It feels as though everything is starting to come crashing down. We go back into it again, and there's no mobility whatsoever. They try to sit PRX down.
crouch grab net on the boombox.
I mean, it's just crazy. Something just does not want to go backwards, does he? He's always looking for these fights. I mean, think about Primi versus something tomorrow. If that ends up being a matchup that we get to see, Jet v Jet. Op v
Frost,
Op.
yeah, he's trying to Trying to get his third timeout, right? Smash the button, just hoping that it's bugged.
It has been a couple of years since we've seen a full Thai squad into an international. We'll stay focused for this game for now. PRX with all the guns in the world. High-low.
Jinx making it look a little bit too easy right now. Forsaken can't hold on for the double, so Spike is allowed to transition its way toward A. Not quite all the way in there, and this is where we need a
Little
massive
jump
clutch,
bait fake
but
with the
it's
sounds
a
here. That's
really
nice
tough
from
ask
Envy.
against three.
Jumps
PRX
out
are
to
in no
Jink
hurry as well. They
and
know Device coming across,
swing.
they can
He's
obviously
got
allow
16
that
assists,
to go
man.
down.
It's pretty high on this guy.
One.
You don't see this kind of numbers from like a KO or something.
You can see how much Patman is
30 seconds left.
hunting for an isolated duel. He really wants to find a
You feel
1v1,
bad
but
watching
PRX
this?
are not giving it
It's
to
better.
him.
I'm telling you, it's way better for this to happen now than at Masters.
Around through stairs, so he's thinking to check with the haunt, get the spike down, but that is
Spike
what
planted.
PRX wants. Bit of timing to push through now.
Oh, has to turn away from the flash and immediately down to 21 HP. Divide just kind of toying with him at this point, and in the end, Envy wraps in behind. Again, nothing he can do there. PRX are just playing it to perfection. The fundamentals are on point.
Just looks as though Pat's brain is going into overdrive, right? He's instantly thinking to wrap around towards the back. That 180
What if it
flick,
looks
but
like this on
there's just
Masters?
No chance.
Well, then at least you've seen it
Envy,
before.
on the other hand,
So you're
just
prepared that it
so
might happen.
comfortable. I mean, that's another thing. Both teams cut from the same cloth. Just always playing Valorant with a dream. PRX initially, people were laughing at them for that double duelists. And then they show up in this way. One Malaysian representative in Davai. Envy as the next Filipino star. GE, similar signs, but not the same level of experience, not the same level of performance. For the little team that could, to finally take
This is
down
nice from
PRX in the
PRX. Early
playoffs,
on wanting to fight over towards C.
where they're finding themselves in a
It's
4-11
it's
scoreline.
close to
They
as at the
try and
default.
they try. They're sitting back for now. But it's
Yeah,
PRX
they're fighting in the right
all the
spots.
space. One ways and two players outside of Mount to hold. Another one-way setup.
They will continue to try for yet another map as well if this one ends in the favor of PRX. Remember, it is a best of 5, so GE are not done just yet. It doesn't feel like they've come online
Jesus.
at all so far in this lower bracket final. It is 1-for-1 to start off round number 16, and GE are going to try and take some momentum from that. Prowlers forward, allows them out to Mount.
Here it is.
So think carefully though.
Let's see it.
Big rotate from PRX.
Stage
Three
wall
players
close.
over on C that night.
Wall over the top. Wait,
Connected in
deadlock
onto
wall?
Envy. Yes, it has. Yuratan on the hunt, looking
Yes, sir.
for it. Envy is a dead man walking. But Jing
Did they change it up a wall
in
over
for
the
the
top?
double, and there's just no answer
Not sure
right now
about
for GE. Crystal's going to have to try to clutch it out. Pops the
Oh, wait.
annihilation.
Actually hit that. That was kind of
That
nuts.
wall up as well. Devi's been caught.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Forsaken
Speed
having to get
boost.
This one done alone. Tags through.
Forsaken set.
Still has to find one of these.
Come
clutches
on.
eventually, but it will not be this
Show
one.
it. Dude, what the hell happened there?
PRX.
How? How is this happening? Round after round. Another big entry, big first blood. Patman fires back. You actually gain space into sight. You have the conviction to go through with Nightfall.
Just stuck so it accelerated, bro. It accelerated so fast.
Showstopper, a big dive. Out with Defy as well. Just down to the 1v1 where the headshot angle is the last thing you don't
Feels weird that
expect.
G, like if you're gonna copy a comp, I don't want to hop on them too bad because they are getting wrecked individually as well. But if you're gonna copy a comp, do you not copy the stuff that is the main reason that teams try it? Like why are they not just doing the normal moves that everyone does?
Again, in the mix early on in the piece, Defy waiting for Harvey, can't quite get it done. That's Steel Garden in the mix as well. But
Guys, you're melting. You're live melting in front of me. You're a puddle. On the floor. Actual puddle. Pure melted. There's nothing left.
And surely nothing to be done.
Holy.
13 secured for PRX, and right now
Jesus
they
Christ.
are making it look way too easy against GE.
Yeah, it looks way too easy.
Just another bloodbath again. The last round